everyone.
What's up guys, Unofficial MCU here. Hope we're all doing well, and we got a new look at Daredevil Born Again photos, giving us a new look at Daredevil himself, Matt Murdock, as well as Kingpin. We of course are going to go ahead, we're going to hop right on into it with some new reveals, everything else that we know, and everything else that we're anticipating right now. Before we do though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing all types of Marvel-related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So, if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Also, be sure to hit that little notification bell right next to it to be notified for when we have new videos dropping here on the channel almost on the daily. There is a lot of Marvel news to keep up with. It's exactly why we're here, is to keep you guys updated with everything, not just that, but also break it down for you guys. As always, I really appreciate all of the support. Okay, so in this video we are going to be taking a quick read from the Direct's article as an overall garnering source. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there as well. Some new Daredevil Born Again photos have hinted at this season's villain, Karen Page, and some more anticipations and reveals for the 8-episode Disney Plus series coming in spring of 2025. Daredevil Born Again will introduce a terrifying Marvel Comics serial killer as another main villain for the show, tagging alongside with Kingpin and presumably working underneath him as well. Entertainment Weekly has been quite on a spiral this last week, giving tons of new reveals for all types of shows inside and out of the Marvel IP, and finally the Marvel IP has hit that pot of gold, having new images for Daredevil Born Again revealed. Entertainment Weekly has revealed several new looks at Daredevil Born Again, including a tease at Season 1's main villain, which, contrary to popular belief, isn't actually expected or anticipated to be Vincent D'Onofrio's full-on Kingpin, and much rather he's going to have a couple of other quote-unquote minions and people that are working under him, essentially, that he'll put to the forefront for Matt Murdock to go through. But first, fans saw Charlie Cox's Matt Murdock suited up in illegal attire and reunited with Deborah Ann Wall's Karen Page character, who was once omitted from Born Again, but is now among 7 Netflix actors returning, and this only furthermore proves it and confirms it. The next photo features Wilson Fisk standing before a backdrop in New York as he runs his campaign for city mayor, which was also teased in Echo's post-credits scene. And finally, the final photo revealed from Entertainment Weekly shows none other than Matt Murdock himself, was shown off once again in his latest Daredevil suit before a background that subtly teases this season's big villain, Muse. For those that might be a bit unfamiliar, Moose is a serial killer artist who plans brutal killings and believes he gives purpose to his victims by turning them into works of art, using their blood and, well, corpses to design horrific graffiti art that goes around the city, which is even worse. Now, Charlie Cox was also interviewed himself by Entertainment Weekly. Charlie Cox details of how this season of Daredevil will be the darkest season yet, despite being on Disney Plus, even saying that it's going to be darker and more twisted than the 3 Netflix seasons. So, multiple villains being introduced into Daredevil Born Again Season 1 is definitely going to be a bit of a fluster and maybe even a bit confusing to some fans, especially as I had mentioned at the beginning of the video, there are only going to be around 8 episodes, I believe, for that first season. It could be 9. Let me know in the comments down below. I could be wrong about that. So, only having that many episodes, though, still, in comparison to when this show was initially announced back in 2022, I believe it was announced to have 22 episodes in its first season, and that's no longer the case after some production halts, issues, reworks, and refilming even for Daredevil Born Again's first season. It no longer seems to be 22 episodes, as I had mentioned, and so that kind of puts a bit of a strain. You want to have multiple villains and only have 8 episodes. That is where things can be a bit clustered together. I am in good faith of it because you have the same showrunners that have worked on Echo. They worked on the first Netflix Daredevil Born Again first 3 seasons there. So I think it should definitely work well when you're bringing in those creatives and bringing in those brains, and they'll know what to do. I also could be wrong about this. Let me know in the comments. Netflix's seasons on Daredevil did have longer episodes and also had more episodes as well, I'm pretty certain. So there is also that working in their favor. So let's discuss it. As Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio were billed as the stars of Daredevil Born Again, many expected Kingpin to be the series' chief antagonist, just as he was mostly across the 3 seasons over on the Netflix show. However, it appears the Disney Plus revival will instead place Muse as Daredevil's main focus, at least for maybe the first half of the season is kind of my anticipation. And if it isn't, then it will definitely be for just the first season, which will arrive in spring of 2025. Daredevil Born Again Season 2 is already confirmed and to be in the works for a 2026 release and filming in 2025. Muse was officially announced as the villain of the Disney Plus's Daredevil Born Again with a D23 exclusive trailer, or at least to have involvement in the show, with no actor confirmed to play the MCU Muse just yet. Like, we've seen him, but nobody actually knows who that is apparently. And according to a rumor from CanWeGetToast.com over comicbookmovie.com, Muse will supposedly be played by Wednesday and Your Honor actor star Hunter Doohan. And so, with Wilson Fisk beginning a political campaign to become New York mayor, perhaps he will be the target of Matt Murdock's legal battles throughout the day while he investigates Muse's brutal killings as Daredevil in the night and gets no sleep whatsoever. The series is expected to return for Season 2, as they had also mentioned, which will give a bigger role to John Bernthal's Punisher and likely set things up for his own Disney Plus show. He's also going to have quite some play in the first season, likely also have its own antagonist separate from Season 2, like a replacement of Muse from Season 1. Kingpin, of course, will still be around, though, as Muse should be dealt with by the time the credits roll on the Season 1 finale, maybe set things up for the future at a later date. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been Unofficial MCU. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Different theories as well, I'm all ears. Let's discuss. I love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Leave a like on today's video, as it really does help out the channel. I really appreciate it. Stick around here on the channel, Unofficial MCU, by hitting that subscribe button and notification bell to be notified for when we have new videos dropping here on the channel, almost on the daily. There's a lot of Marvel news and craziness that has been going on. That's exactly why we're here, is to keep you guys all updated on all of it and explain it all. Also, check out our merch shop, linked in the description down below or to the channel. Also use codes Team Iron Man or Team Cap in all caps, depending on what team you are a part of, to get 10% off of your order. I'll be updating and dropping new designs on a regular basis, so make sure you check it out. It can make a perfect gift for someone else or even for yourself. With whatever way you support the channel, I really deeply do appreciate it. Whether it's simply watching today's video or purchasing one of our products, thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Peace out.